Hello children, welcome back to e-learning. This side Shiven sir and we are going to study today chapter number 22 of your English grammar book, Direct and Indirect Speech. In this chapter, we'll study what is direct speech, what is indirect speech, and how to convert from direct speech to indirect speech. So let's begin.
What is direct speech? When we report the exact words of the speaker and write them within inverted commas, it is said to be in direct speech. Let's see the sentence. He said to me, I'm going to Kanpur tomorrow. It's a direct speech. Exactly whatever he said to me is written within inverted commas. Now, indirect speech. When we do not report the exact words of the speaker but convey the substance or meaning of his speech, it is said to be in indirect speech. Let's convert the same sentence into indirect speech. He told me that he was going to Kanpur the next day. This is indirect speech. Children, if we see the direct speech, he said to me, said to, it is known as reporting verb, and the sentence inside the quotation marks is known as either direct speech or reported speech. So afterwards we will use for the sentence used inside the quotation marks either direct speech or reported speech. So now let's see general rules for changing direct speech into indirect speech. First thing that we have to do is to remove commas and inverted commas. And second, we have to use conjunctions. We have to use conjunctions to add a reporting verb with the reported speech. Next, we have to change the pronouns of reported speech or direct speech according to the pronouns or nouns of the reporting verb. Then the next thing that we have to do is to change the tense of the direct speech according to the tense of reporting verb. If reporting verb is in present tense or future tense, then in that case we will not make any change in the tense of reported or direct speech. Let's see the examples. He says to me. So what do you notice, children? The reporting verb is in simple present tense. So we will not change the tense of reported speech, that is, I do not want to disclose the matter. So when we convert this sentence into indirect speech, it will become, he tells me that he doesn't want to disclose the matter. Let's see another example. He has said, Mother, I'm going to play. Again, it is present perfect. The reporting verb is in present perfect. So we will not change the tense of reported speech. He has told his mother that he is going to play. Now, if reporting verb is in past tense, in present or future, we will not make any change. But if reporting verb is in past tense, in that case, there will be certain changes in the tense of direct speech. If the reported speech is in present indefinite, it will be converted into past indefinite. If it is in present continuous, it will be converted into past continuous. If it is in present perfect, it will be converted into past perfect. And if it is in present perfect continuous, it will be converted into past perfect continuous. Let's see the examples. He said to me, I do not want to disclose the matter. I do not want to disclose the matter. It is present indefinite. It will be converted into past indefinite. He told me that he did not want to disclose the matter. He said to his mother, I am going to play. Present continuous. He told his mother that he was going to play. Ravi said, I have already informed the doctor. Present perfect. Ravi said that he had already informed the doctor. I have been working on the project for 5 hours, said Deepak to me. It is in present perfect continuous. Deepak told me that he had been working on the project for 5 hours. Thus, we have seen that all presents will be converted into all past. Now, if reported speech is in past indefinite tense, then it will be converted into past perfect tense. For example, the child said, I broke the glass. Into indirect speech, the child said that he had broken the glass. Past continuous tense is converted into past perfect continuous tense. For example, mother said, I was cooking food at the time. Mother said that she had been cooking food at that time. If reported speech is in past perfect tense, it doesn't change. If it is in past perfect continuous tense, again it doesn't change. Will, shall will be converted into would or should, can into could, may into might, must will remain must only, or it will be converted into had to. Must will remain must if it shows duty or laws of nature, and it will be converted into had to when it shows urgency or any necessity. Would, should, might, could, ought to, they do not change. Is or am will be converted into was, are into were, was were into had been, do does into did into had, has have into had. Now let's see the examples. Raman said to me, I have not seen your wallet. Present perfect tense. Have. Raman told me that he had not seen my wallet. He said to his father, I will be converted into would. I will bring your clothes from the tailor. He told his father that he would bring his clothes from the tailor. The teacher said to me, I want to meet your parents. The teacher told me that she or he wanted to meet my parents. You said to me, I can't help you in this matter. You told me that you couldn't help me in that matter. Now let's see the changes in expression of time and place. This will be converted into that, now into then, ago, before, here, there, these, those, hence, thence, today, that day, tonight, that night, tomorrow, the next day, or the following day, or the day after, yesterday, the previous day, or the day before, next week, into the following week, and last night, the previous night. Now let's see the examples. The teacher said to us, I shall teach you a new chapter tomorrow. The teacher told us that he would teach us a new chapter the next day. He said to his father, I lost my diary yesterday. He told his father that he had lost his diary the previous day. Children, these were the general rules which are applicable in all kinds of sentences. Now, for different sentences, different rules are there. So, let's begin with assertive sentences. First rule, change said to into told, says to into tells, will say to into will tell, has have said to into has have told. Second thing, remove the commas and inverted commas and apply the conjunction that. What we have to note that the verb said may also be replaced by other words like answered, informed, replied, etc. Let's see the examples now. He says to his friend, I cannot attend your birthday party today. He tells his friend that he cannot attend his birthday party today. Take care, because it is simple present tense, will not change the tense. Says to was converted into tells. He said to his friend, I cannot attend your birthday party today. Said to will be converted into told. He told his friend that he could not attend his birthday party that day. Now, if the sentences are interrogative, for them different rules will be followed. The very first one is change the reporting verb into ask, inquire, demand as per the tense of the reporting verb. Use the conjunction if or whether. Take care, children. Here we'll apply the conjunction if or whether. In which case, if the interrogative sentence starts with a helping verb, it means if the interrogative sentence is a yes no type question, in that case, the sentences, the interrogative sentences which start with helping verbs like do you play cricket, that kind of sentences. So, if that kind of sentence is there, then we'll use the conjunction if or whether. But if the interrogative sentence starts with a question word, that is WH words like why, when, what, the same question word will be used as the connector, that is conjunction. After using the conjunction if, whether or the question word, the sentence of direct speech will be converted into assertive sentence. Take care, children. It won't remain a question anymore. It will be converted now into assertive. Let's see the examples. He said to me, have you seen my English book? He asked me if, see here, the helping verb starts the sentence have. Then we'll apply the conjunction if. He asked me if, and as I have told you that we have to convert the sentence into assertive. Here in the question have helping verb, then subject is there. Now in assertive sentence we'll write first of all subject, then helping verb. So he asked me if I had seen his English book. The teacher said to me, can you solve this sum? The teacher asked me if I could solve that sum. The teacher said to the students, what are you doing? The teacher asked the students what they were doing. This time what will remain as a conjunction. The father said to his son, why did you beat your younger brother? The father asked his son why he had beaten his younger brother. Now let's see the rules for imperative sentences. Change the reporting verb into request or ask if the imperative sentence shows request. Change the reporting verb into order, instruct, command if the imperative sentence conveys order or command. Change the reporting verb into advise, suggest, warn, forbid if the imperative sentence conveys advice or suggestion. To connect reporting verb with the direct speech. Now, as we were doing in assertive and interrogative sentences, what did we do? We used a conjunction to add reporting verb with the reported speech. So now, in imperative sentences, in this case, to connect reporting verb with the reported speech, conjunctions will not use. Instead, we'll use to before the imperative sentence. Let's see the examples. The chef said to the helper, chop the vegetables quickly. The chef ordered the helper to chop the vegetables quickly. Anand said to me, work regularly. It is an advice, so in indirect speech we'll write, Anand advised me to work regularly. The father said to his son, don't play in the sun. The father advised his son not to play in the sun. Do not is converted into not to. Or there is another way. The father forbade his son to play in the sun. Now let's see rules for conversion of exclamatory sentences into indirect speech. The very first rule, change the reporting verb into exclaim with joy, sorrow, delight, surprise, wonder, grief, according to the exclamations given in reported speech. Let's see the example. Hurrah! If hurrah is there, it will be converted into exclaim with joy. Alas, it shows grief. If alas is there, it will be converted into exclaimed with grief or exclaimed with sorrow, and so on. Then, conjunction that is used before the reported speech. Exclamatory words and mark of interjection are removed, and if what or how is there, they are converted into very, and the sentence is converted into assertive. For example, they said, "Hurrah, we have won the match." They exclaimed with joy that they had won the match. She said, "Alas, my friend is no more." She exclaimed with sorrow that her friend was no more. "What a beautiful piece of monument the Taj is," said the tourist. The tourist exclaimed with surprise that the Taj is a very beautiful piece of monument. Well, children, this is all about this chapter. I hope that you must have understood this chapter. But for better understanding, you must go through the book and see this video once more. Thank you, children.